Hello everyone, this is Ross with Market Traders Daily, and this is today's video analysis for February 28th, 2020. Today we're taking a look at the EURUSD, the euro, versus the US dollar for today's trade analysis. Today's price action is telling us that there's a potential reversal, and what I mean by that is that smaller daily body that represents today's price action with a longer wick or shadow at the top of the candlestick. Often, that sudden infusion of sell orders in this case, leading to potential short-term or longer-term reversal to go back in the other direction. We've been moving up all week this week. Yesterday, a significant rally higher, and today that sudden infusion of sell orders sending it back in the other direction after spiking high. And what I'm looking at, let's just make sure everybody's on board with where I am. I'm looking at, let me get this selected and pull it out like that. So that circle is where we are right now. And you can see that sudden infusion of buyers taking all the way to 1.1050, and then boom, sudden infusion of sellers sending it back down, leaving a small red candle with a long wick on the top. So what does that look like in history? I got a couple examples. They actually have to happen to be in the opposite direction, at the bottom of some runs, but it's the same theory. Is that once you see that sudden infusion of orders in the opposite direction, you look for some pullback or retracement. There it is back there on the left. You can see, let me change the color of this one. Let's make that one black so it's different than the other one. There you go. So the black circle showing a significant fall. The market was going down, hit a low point, sudden infusion of buyers, leaving a small blue body with a long wick on the bottom, and it retraced. It went up, let's see. From there, it went about 140 pips higher as it went back up again, and then eventually turned back lower. Here's another example. Again, opposite direction, but still the same theory. There it is there at the left side of the chart. There it was, a sell-off, found a low point, sudden infusion of buyers, and then for the next couple of days, turning back higher again. We don't have a great example of what we're seeing right now here on the current time frame, the chart, but here's a little bit of an action in the other direction where you see that long wick or shadow at the top of the candle and pulls back up to the orange zone and then falls back down to the purple zone. So the seller staying in control for a period of time. So those are some of the examples that we look at when we're talking about that sudden infusion of orders in the opposite direction of what the market's been doing for the past couple of days, which has been bullish. Significant rally, and then boom, sudden infusion of sell orders. So when we look at that, we say maybe there's opportunities to look for intraday or longer term reversal as the euro dollar continues to go back down. Of course, the opposite would be true for the USD, and we'll look at that in the live trade room later today. Will it find support and go up? So that's the dollar going up is what would lead this to go down. We'll look at that. Do we see similar confirmations over there on the USD? So here we are. So of course we're questioning, are we breaking the trend line? Are we going to continue to go up? Those will be some of the questions we'll have to answer in time. We don't know. Really, we don't know if this candle will look like this by the end of day today. Today is Friday, of course, last day, trading day of the month. It is February 28th. When we come back on Monday, it'll be March. Last trading day of the month, Friday, we don't really know how this is going to play out. How will this candle show up by the end of day today? Will it still look like this? Will it look like a small body with a long wick on top? Or will the markets go bullish and this ends up being a blue candle again? We don't know. So we have to, only time will tell if that's true. But if this is true, we could be looking for some intraday reversal back into the mid 109s or even deeper back into the 108s if it becomes a true short-term or longer-term reversal. We could be looking for much further back down if this remains true. Take it down to the 4-hour time frame. There it is. Look at the how it looks here on the 4-hour time frame. We have that long candlestick. Let's go ahead and zoom it in a little bit here. We have this long candlestick following the blue one. We would typically call something like that a engulfing candle, where it is engulfing the previous bullish move. Again, pushing back underneath 109, 1.0985, likely to see it back down to 109.65 or lower under the pink zone. I think there's a couple opportunities to go short if you're going to play this as reversal. Back at the yellow zone, 110.10.20 as resistance now, or under the pink zone. Looks for the continued reversal for the euro dollar. And of course, let's take some Fibonacci. One thing before we close this out today. Fibonacci from low to high. We're challenging the 236 now. 382 fib of the rise sits here at the blue zone. So that wouldn't be too much of a stretch to reach down there. Green zone 50%, orange zone happens to be the 618. So we do have targets lower. If this becomes reversal, we're looking for targets lower, and those become targets, Fibonacci retracement targets on the way down. I think right now it needs to get through 109.85 before the sellers retain control for the day.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.